Good evening, new members. How is everyone doing? This could have actually been a written resource where I actually penned down everything on top of my mind right now, so you can go and see. But I actually had a rethink because I don't know, but the energy is so intense that I actually have to come online online live and actually do the recording. This should actually be a video showing my face, but I don't want to complicate things because if you see my face, I think the message is not going to actually bounce in as it has to. Yes, so this is a kind of mental model stuff that I needed to actually secure to protect the potential of what I'm about to say. So I would like you to actually give me your full attention this evening, and let's make tonight wonderful. This is going to be so short and snappy. All right. Okay, so in order to proceed with everything we are going to do in this NEW-BORON community, the first thing is you have to understand time, because there's nothing you can do without time. There's nothing we can do without time. If you are miscalculating time, you're actually going to run out of whatever you're going to do, and you're going to find out very soon you're going to die. That is just the pure truth. Everything you have in your mind, it's potency. Everything you have in your heart to do, whatever you've fucking imagined to do in life, is it become so good in copy that you work with a lot of clients, make so much money, you find peace of mind working with luxurious people? Your dreams. Is it working with different people? In fact, you don't even want to. You now have the choice of working with people outside Nigeria, international client, top tier country type client, and you make money in fucking thousands of dollars. You made millions of dollars of money, and you're living the life. You now find your babe, you live a fucking sweet life with your babe, you have kids, enjoy your family, or whatever dream fucking them have, right? The thing is, it still obeys time, and you don't fucking know when you're gonna die. So the thing is, how do you actually understand this time to work with it? Okay, good. So now I'm actually bringing this thing into context. I think we are going to better off understand how this thing actually works, because this is actually what I am understanding recently, and it's actually helping me. God knows it's actually helping me in no small ways. I'm yet to actually unfold all of these things by myself, to myself, understand the whole concept. But the little ones I actually know right now, it's actually helping me. So it will be so much of me giving back to you guys by telling you what this thing is all about, right? So you being conscious that time is ticking, and very soon you're going to be nowhere to be found. Actually, you have to put you on a pedestal where you actually have to start building for memory. Yes, if you see me lately now, I started posting on my WhatsApp status. I'm taking so many advances that comes to my brain, and it's all part of the building. I don't build to have money. I don't build to have all of these things. Yeah, they are good, but then you're building to be remembered. You're building for ecstasy. You're building that when people actually think about you, like they kind of feel like crying. You know what I'm saying. You know that emotion. You know what I'm actually saying. Good. So now you actually have to stick with your time, because time is so valuable. Whatever we are doing, whatever we're going to fucking learn in this community, it's bound to time. Like, it's fucking bound to time. And one thing about time is learning how to endure. If you can't endure time, you find yourself in different spaces within time. I'm telling you the truth. You're going to be here, 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 you're going to do this, you're going to do that, you can't stick to, and when you can't stick, that is the game of time. And if you don't understand this, you're going to actually play a very foul game, and it will be your penalty. You're going to be here, you're going to be here now, you're going to be here the next fucking minute, you're going to be on social media in the next fucking hour, you're going to scroll, you're going to lose context of what you're actually building on today. Now you're not in the illusion of what else, what am I even doing here, what got me here, I needed to do this thing. Now you see, you're now here. That is the fucking game, and that is a trapping system. And once you fall into it, man, forget about your 24 hours is ruined. I'm telling you this one for sure. Your 24 hours is ruined, because you don't yet understand that time is playing a game with you. Everything is a game. And you know what game is? Win and lose, or lose. Whatever has win or lose system in it is a game. Make money is a game. If you don't make money, you lose. If you make money, you win. It's a game. So since you understand now, you're understanding that time is a game. You actually have to understand that since this is a game and it's actually playing towards me, then how then do I fix this? How then do I try to fix this? Definitely walk myself into fixing this and definitely fixing it. Good. So now that brings us to a point where you understand the concept of time. As we all know that time waits for nobody, and it keeps ticking, ting, 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 ting. Definitely that is how 13 years have gone. Definitely that is how old you are, and that is how the years have gone so by. You see, it just feels like yesterday. Then it should actually bring us to the context of where you actually have to understand that for you to actually play the game of time, to actually achieve anything you want to achieve, you must have to actually know the rule of focus. Now, let me tell you, for you to understand this now, ask yourself, what do you do without regulating time at all? Like, what do you actually, when you start doing it, you don't even think about, yeah, it's 4 o'clock, yeah, I don't know, oh, it's late, I don't need to be here, you get, or it's boo, I don't need to be here, it's fucking late, I need to get out of here, you know. What are those things you do and it feels like time just stopped for you? Good. For me, be honest with yourself, because this is actually going to open a lot of our mind now. For me, I think it's actually, when it comes to, pleasures are good. Look at, that's why many people spend time on pleasures. During their youth, they spend so much time on pleasures, and they don't know that this is time trapping them. And there's one thing you can do about it, because you too, go feel like you too like pleasure. Me too, gone. Bro, I love pleasure. Let me tell you, I love watching movie. This is one of the things when I start doing, I don't feel time. Like I can just sit down here. Not that I watch movie a lot, but when I begin to watch movie, I forget about time. I'm telling you the truth. For a lot of people, for a few people, this might not be the case. For you, this might not be your case. But for me, I love watching movie. And when I start watching movie, like I don't kind of think about time. Like when I start watching the movie now, as far as it's interesting, I can fucking sit down here, maybe with a cup of coffee around me, and maybe I love big stuff. I buy big stuff, then keep it close. I can sit down there as long as the movie evolves, even if it's 2 hours. I'm gonna sit down here and watch that movie throughout. You see, I've actually consumed 2 hours easily without thinking about it. I stayed in it. I consumed it straight on point, 2 hours, without doing something else, running over here, pausing the video, coming over here, doing this one. Even if urgency demands, unless urgency, more urgency, superior urgency demands the attention, or it's calling my attention to something else. But then, apart from that, if that's not the case, I can fucking sit down here and watch movies straight 3 hours. It ended. Now, why am I saying this? This is how your mind should be. This is how your mind should be trying to be. To those things you want to do. And what are those things you want to do that you are going to be fucking proud of? Sit down, get a book. Ask yourself, if I die now, what are the things I'm going to regret most of not doing at all? I don't know whether you're getting me. Write on those things you fucking feel that if death knocks at your door, definitely I'm not creating impression of you fearing death. Yeah, definitely death is part of life. Okay, you are going to actually exist and transform from one form to another, somewhere else that is not here, and we're not going to actually be here. That is based on scientifically speaking, though. But then we are not going to be here. That is just the whole essence. We're not going to be here anymore. You're going to actually leave memories behind. Memories maybe that might not actually last for long. Maybe can actually last for maybe close to 5 years, and you're gone. If actually it's possibly reached that particular time frame, and you're gone out of people's memory, yeah, it will be hard for them to recall you, because bury the dead, let the dead bury the dead. Like, man, you're fucking good. But then, what are the things that when your time comes knocking for you at the door, that you look back to and say, hi, I regret not doing this. Good. Write those things. Those things are what you fucking have to start building on right now. In fact, at this moment, what is the time? Let me check the time for you. This is 8:06 p.m. 9th June 2025. You see how serious this is? Those things that you're fucking gonna regret if you go now are the things you have to actually start doing now. Why haven't you get them done? What are you doing? You are doing this, you're busy with this, you're busy like life comes, and life got people so busy that we tend to forget things that actually matters. I'm telling you, you got to write these things down. These are what you have to fucking start building on. In your case, it might be launching sales copies or closing a deal that actually makes watch something like this, watch how much, or getting peace of mind, reaching out to this person, helping this person out, those things, yourself. Those things are what you have to fucking work on right now, at the moment. And how do you do that? You also use the mental model involved in watching a movie. For me, pleasure watching a movie straight on point, close to 2 hours, 3 hours, as long as it's fucking interesting without leaving my seat, is me locking down time to do that. And how do you start watching a movie? Bam! You don't know about the movie. Of course, you just saw that the movie, the thriller of the movie is so interesting. You downloaded it. Bam! You sat down without knowing the ending part of the movie. You started the movie anyway. You keep going, you kept going, and the movie is unfolding itself to you. Good, perfect. Now, that should actually teach you that when trying to lock down time and doing what you have to do as a goal, you don't fucking have to be in the mood. You don't need to be in the mood. Definitely, I've actually been an endorser of actually having a workspace. I've been an endorser of have your fucking workspace that puts you in the mood. I fucking have my mini workspace. Not so bad, but good for my working. Actually puts me in the mood. Yes, sometimes your brain might feel 4G, that it cannot actually do things. Like you are zooming in and zooming out. It's not steady. It's not giving you that creative flow. As a person who is actually up to crush your goal for the day. Because tomorrow is not certain. You might not be alive tomorrow. Of course, we actually fucking have to build these things and see we are actually living today. Are we together? Come on, am I making sense? Good. Now, you see the pattern this thing is going, like you're watching the movie, you don't know the ending part of the movie, but you're still in the movie is unfolding itself to you, and you're enjoying the movie, the process. You are reacting to the movie. Every emotion the movie is trying to poke to you, you're actually accepting, you're testing it, you're taking it in, you're sipping it, you are absorbing it, you are reacting. Good, that is the way you also have to lock down time, doing what you have to do that is the most priority for you right now. You don't have to be in your creative flow. Just sit down. Is it to write your copies? Is it to design? Whatever you have been procrastinating on, that is a major priority for you. My friend, sit down. Let's sit down. Okay? Let's sit down like someone that is actually going to watch a movie. Sit down. I mean, you can actually remodel this thing to something that works for you. Like to something that actually you can actually spend time on without thinking about time. For me, I'm actually using my model to teach you this. So I sit down, sometimes actually have to evoke energy into me, be in the mood, right? Sometimes I put just sound, thunder sound, rainy sound. I don't put music most times, depending on the kind of mood I want. Put rainy sounds, lock myself in, assume I'm actually watching movie. But now, not movie, but on a different case, actually working on a project I have to finish for that day. Lock myself, locking down time. Then, even if I don't know where to start, imagine you have a blank sales page before you. You don't even know where to start. Market research, get Kukuma, understand every creative. You don't even understand how you're going to structure the headline or something like that. You know what I'm talking about. Good. Stay in there. Plug in your earpiece. Aside from noise. Stay in there. As someone who is actually watching a movie that you did not create by yourself, a movie that is trying to open itself up completely to you. You don't even know the ending. You don't even know how this thing is going to go about. Stay there. Start writing. Anyhow, start doing it. Because if you go now, you will regret not doing it at all. So, why you should delay? Start doing it. Endurance. Enjoy it. Stay there. As someone who is locking down time. Start doing it. Continue. Is it? Write the headline. If it's not good, no wahala. Write another one. Continue. What you are training yourself, especially your mind. Your mind has so many neurons inside. Of course, you know that. So when you actually put your mind like that in that particular condition, you are training your mind to actually work on what? Work on impulse. Try this. You're going to see that there's a whole lot of things you can do. Imagine right now, I have a lot of things to do right now, but now I promise you guys, I'm going to actually do this, and I don't even know what to say. I haven't planned anything. Cause yes, very good. That reminds me. If you actually went through my sales page, the NEW-BORON sales page, I sat down early morning by 2:44 a.m. I don't even have any structure of how things are going to play out. But do I want to do this? Oh fucking yes! I want to do this. I sat down, no creative flow, nothing. I plugged in my earpiece, everything. I began to write. Was it perfect? No. But was it good enough to get people to read my sales script, copy, and actually buy? Yes. And today, if I look back to the sales page, I'm like, oh God, I could have done this. Well, I actually took the first step, which millions of people never take. Lockdown time, by actually remodeling that thing that actually takes time and makes time feel like it stopped for you. Actually repattern it to actually work for you. Whatever you want to achieve as a priority. Okay? This is something most efficient that I have to actually first teach, because without this, I don't think there's so many sense we are going to make here. I'm just going to keep teaching you so many models that's working practically, because definitely I'm going to teach you practically, show you my screen, show you everything we are doing. God knows how many. God knows what is inside. God knows what I've actually planned for this community. God knows what we are going to actually achieve all together by ourselves in this community. But then how do we actually mask out if we don't actually take or do the right things at the right times? Without actually waiting for the right time to come, you just do things the time that matters the most. Are we together? Is this making sense at all? Yes, you have to actually work on time. It's very, very important. You got to work on time. And for you to actually listen to this, I'm actually saying this is not a motion video where you're seeing a lot of graphics, seeing a lot of illustration video and elements displaying on the screen that actually get you into. This is not a movie, of course, but for you to actually sit down and listen, if you're actually listening up to this moment, that means you have a burning desire inside. I'm telling you, I just decided to do this like this week today. Henceforth, the reason I actually told you guys that we are going to actually mass our goals before 25th. Okay, exactly before 25th of each month. Because there's something that actually feels forged in our brain. Like, you know, that angle of procrastination that actually comes in. That thing is not a child's play. It actually comes in every time that we think there's a lot of tomorrow day now. Not be tomorrow, we go do them. Tomorrow will come. No while by 4 p.m. I go do them. By 4 p.m. Oh God, I'm running late. No while let's shift it by 8. You know that's a certainty that you have the next moment. Is what procrastination lies on. It uses it to fight against you. And that is also a game of time. It keeps you in the trap system. That if you're not careful enough, that you're not going to actually fucking achieve anything. I'm telling you the honest truth. So remodel what actually makes time feels like it stopped for you. And begin to play in those things you have to actually get done. Into those moments. Are we together? Yes, that reminds me. There's actually a video I saw online today. That should be on Facebook. I'm actually going to drop the link so that you can actually see the page that posted it. I don't want to take credibility for anything. I'm going to actually put the link. I want you to actually go through that video. There's a kind of soldier that is... Okay, let me actually show you that. Let me show you that. Are we good? Let me show you that. Just calm down. Okay, so now this is the video. I'm actually going to drop the link. The link for you to watch the full video is actually... I don't know how many minutes. Let me check. This is... Okay, this is 5 minutes. It's a 5 minutes video. It's not that long, but this video is actually what you're going to endure. Good. At that moment where it's not actually getting right, sit down there. Most times you zoom out. I've actually said it time with that number. You zoom out, like you zoom out. Go take some fresh exercise. Those things actually work for you. Some of the times food actually works for me. Go find that particular food that actually tastes nice, that you love. Be taking it in and be on the walk. You understand what I'm saying? I'm actually going to play this video for you to see, but I'm not gonna. I'm just going to show you what's going around here, and you have to watch the whole video. What it's actually teaching is endurance. Like in this New-BORON community, each and every member must learn how to fucking endure, because this is how you mask out your life. This is not about making money. It's not about being the best in your niche. Of course, no, we are not actually competing on that. For the money, we are going to make billions of money, billions of dollars of money. I'm telling you the honest truth. I'm telling each and every one of us this. But then, that is not a peace of mind. Okay, the peace of mind is internal. It's something internal. Something you yourself knows. This is my peace of mind. It can be traded, of course. Money can be traded, of course. But your peace of mind, the great feeling you have inside of you. For God's sake, you are the great feelings you have inside of you. This is what masks out. So you're going to mask out your life entirely. Okay. So now this is the video. This guy is still on.
Yeah.
He's a soldier. Oh, he's going, of course. Now, actually, I want you to actually go see this video by yourself. See the video by yourself, and just have it at the back of your mind that you must fucking have to endure. You must fucking have to endure this, and our goals must have to be crushed per day. Whatever we're putting out here, it. See, I'm not gonna actually. We are gonna. You see, this New-BORON community, but you're not gonna actually do. I'm not gonna actually teach you what to do. Yes, I'm gonna teach you how to think, because I think teaching people how to think with practical examples is just you giving them the chance of making a choice. When I teach you what to do, you definitely go and do exactly what I actually told you to do. But I teach you how to think. When I teach you how to think, you're actually gonna actually have the gift of choice, because you're going to start working with many mental models. You're going to try many things. You're going to try many things to see. You're going to have the gift of choice. Are we together? So I think this particular series of what I just said of this video is very important for each and every one of us in the New-BORON community. It's very important, very important. Okay, so I'm going to actually stop here right now. So this is actually, allow this. See, if you have to rewatch this video over and over again, you have to do it, please. Allow this to actually sleep inside of you. Allow it to form inside of you. Allow it to get into you. Okay? Allow it to get into you. Allow it to become your own model. Own it. It's going to actually help you. Of course, we are staying accountable to our goals per day, every day. We are staying accountable to our goals every day. So we're going to run a kind of Socratic method of teaching here, where I don't fucking have to teach you. Most times, I will lean in to teach you what to do, but most of our mental models here will just be about how to think. Every pieces in the game, you take it, you flip it, you look at it very well, you zoom into it, then you find every tiny pieces of its concept. Then you know how to actually place your own pieces by yourself to actually get your kind of life and results. Hallelujah. I hope this makes sense actually. So please go watch the video, and I actually see you tomorrow, because tomorrow is going to be hot. Definitely going to be hot. Definitely going to be hot. See you. Cheers. Please have a very wonderful night tonight. Yeah, let's see you later.